Okay, somehow I accidentally stopped recording, but we're just gonna continue going. Okay, so this is just like statues and stuff. I think it's mostly like Egyptian stuff, but there's also like Greek and I think this is the Indian Buddha. I could be wrong. Um and then these flamingos I just thought were funny, and I wanted to make it look like this one was like drinking out of the cup, and like the cup was resting on this other one's back. Alright. And then what else? This page, honestly, I just thought this dude was kind of hot. But I know that sounds weird, but you know what? I don't care. He was. Okay? So I put him there, and then I just basically just put other stuff. Like these penguins I thought were cute. Um, more junk. Well, all this is basically junk. And then this one is just chairs, although I can't take credit for this one completely because this was already just like one page in a magazine, but I really loved how it looked. So I put this chair here, and it's peeling, but whatever. And then I put like little color strips so that it would be a little bit more like, I don't know, fun. And then I put like more furniture on there. And then this one I think is really weird looking, but I kind of like the way that it looks because it just looks funky. Um, Opulence reigns, and then it's like this lady with the giant hand and the bird. And then there's this page. I really like this painting. And then another paper doll that I made. I think, are those birds? Okay, yeah, I think that's more of the penguins. Cocteau Twins lyrics. And this little fairy girl that I think my mom drew that. I can't remember. I'm gonna try and make sure that I don't show the pages with photographs, because I don't want like one of my family members to get mad at me for like showing their picture without their consent or something. So yeah, okay. So this page is just like ballerinas, or ballerina with the rock star dude, uh Maya Angelou. I had used Anne Frank for like I was making a poster, and I used her for the poster, and Maya Angelou was on the other side because I got it from like a Life magazine that had like in 100 influential women, and I accidentally, or like when I used Anne Frank, I didn't realize that she was on the other side, so I took off like the top half of her head, and I felt bad because I like Maya Angelou, so I just salvaged the rest of her and just put her here. More clothes. Okay. And then this was just like a whole page that was from 80s magazine. I think it was People magazine. And it was like you had to match the mullet with the celebrity, but I thought it would be funny if I just cut it out, glued it on, and then glued other people's like facial features and made like weird little faces out of the hair. So that's what I did. And then this one is basically just another one where it's kind of just like junk, where I just like found random stuff that I hadn't used. And, sorry. And I just put it on there. And not really thinking about like the rhyme or reason behind it. This one was like another, Actually, this one was a collage I did on like a loose leaf piece of like construction paper, but um I didn't really want it on my wall anymore because I wanted to make space for other stuff, so I just cut it out. I like that though. What does it say? Right next door to hell. Ostrich dude. More, this is like soups and stuff, but I also included grilled cheese. That was from like a soup recipe magazine. This is all faces. I didn't completely cover these 2 pages in faces. There are like some white spots, like especially here, like at the bottom. But I was way too lazy to go in and like try and find faces that would fit every single space, so I just kind of left it like this. I might change it later, but for now I'm fine with it like this. Oh, this is peeling. Anyway though, this is just another spread of just like stuff that I wanted to use up. Yeah. The ice cream my dad drew. I really like it. Oh, and then the kangaroo. By the way, I don't smoke. Okay, I don't smoke. This is, just, it was like a cigarette advertisement from a magazine, and I like the logo, so I just cut that out. More just like spread of just random stuff. What else? More stuff. Eva Peron. I don't know, I just thought she was really pretty. Yeah. What else? Won't show that other page. This is, it was supposed to be circles. It's not perfect, but I tried. Yeah, I just put like, different like circle stuff, like plates, logos. I think that's a disco ball. Is that a record? I think that's a record. Oh wait, no. I can't tell if that's a plate or a record. Whatever. And then Rays of Light. This one I was really having fun with. I was just trying to like experiment with like textures and backgrounds and stuff. This one I really like. It's Marilyn Monroe, like one of her pinups. And I put What's Inside a Girl, like the Cramp song. And then I put like this weird little thing that looks like a worm, but I think it's like a stomach bone or something. I just put it on her because I thought it would look funny. And then I covered her eyes with a butterfly. More just basically just junk. More junk. I really love how it looks like she's like walking to the hamburger, like she's ready to eat the hamburgers. She got out of her car, she's ready to eat the hamburgers. I don't know. I just it's funny. This was an old drawing that I did for my when I was in high school. I did it for my art class. I think I did it for, I think my mom might have helped me a little bit though, but I mostly did it. Alright, and then this page, I really like this page. I like this page too. I like the oysters. I think the oysters are fun. I covered that lady's face with oysters. I don't know. And then I had 2 of that same dog, like the big fluffy dog. I had 2 of it, so I put this one here. Into the Woods. I just like this guy dancing, so I put him there. And then this one, I don't know why, I wanted to do something with the Glad trash bags. I think it was because Relax Cut Glue, she did a video where she did like a glue book page, and she did like a Glad trash one, and I just thought that would be funny, so I kind of stole her idea. Yeah. And then this, okay, maybe not, maybe I should cover that. I don't know, I just wanted to be weird. Alcohol, people having intercourse, a skeleton, other just other normal stuff. A lot of the backgrounds I used were from like this anatomy book that my dad gave me that had like a lot of cool images and stuff, so I used those for backgrounds. And then also like this music paper from like this guitar magazine that I found at the thrift store one time. This one I really like, Dynamic Dancing Diva. I just thought this girl was really cool. She's like one of those, I think they're called like ballet folklorico or something. This one, pretty obscene. I like it. This one is really cool. If he'd heated the cards, he would be alive now. This was like from like some witchy magazine that I got from my dad. And then this is Ariana Grande. It's like a big picture of Ariana Grande that I printed out because I was trying to draw her when I was in high school for my art class. But I found it again recently, and I wanted to use it for one of my collages, so I just put all these letters, because I don't know why not. Oh my god, this page is fucking falling out. So this one is just other stuff. This random, intersex lady, or transsexual lady with a big penis. Sorry about that. You know what? I don't really care. And then there is this lady, and then there's all these cards. Honestly, a lot of the ones where the girls have like really big boobs or they're like fully naked, I got from like an old pinup book. So I'm sorry if you don't like nudity, but I'm just showing, I'm just showing what I put. And then we have this one that I really like. This one is, I think this is Josephine Baker. She was like a dancer in like the 50s, I think. But I put like a soda can and a vodka, and then I put like little soups. Like she's like about to, like maybe this is her meal. Like she's about to eat soup and then down vodka and soda. And then more cars. I didn't completely fill that one up. This one that I kind of just did for fun. Well, all these are for fun, but you know what I mean. I like this one too. It's really kind of trashy, but basically this whole book is trashy. This one I think is another one that I got from like a notebook that was falling apart. That one. Anyway. Oh wait, never mind. No, because these are just of me. There's no one else. And then there's this random guy. I'm not gonna read. I wrote like a couple of poems and stuff, but I'm not gonna read those because they're cheesy. Right, and then there's this one. This one just has like Ghostface from the Scream movies. And then you can't really see it that well. At least not in this lighting. I'm too lazy to change the lighting, but this is it was like the CD box, an old CD box that my dad gave me for a Metallica the Black album, the CD. But I wanted to cut it in half and use it for this like a background. So yeah. And then another like page of just randomness, I guess. Another page of randomness. I think I actually made this one this morning. Yeah. Rotted mind. The eye on the flower. And then bones and skull heads. This one with Neil Patrick Harris, where he has a half skull face, and then there's legs coming out. I don't know, I just thought that would be funny. And then psych, and then explicit content, parental advisory. And then this page, I'm actually pretty proud of this page. I think this one turned out cute. And then that's the end. So, yeah, okay. I really don't know what else to say. I guess thank you for watching.